Introduction. Multimedia refers to content that uses more than one medium. The media generally includes text, sound, graphics or images, and animation or video. Multimedia became an important concept as the internet moved away from a largely textual matter to a graphical one. Many sites were competing to become true multimedia sites with a mixture of text, sound, images, and videos. Types of media. There are certain types of media used in multimedia presentations, from simple to complex visual and audio devices. Multimedia components are divided as follows. Text. This refers to written documents, the words seen in handouts, PowerPoint presentations, websites, and reports. One of the simplest types of media, text is also used to communicate the information and appears in conjunction with visual aids. Audio. This is the sound that often accompanies visual presentations. Sound by itself can be used in radio broadcasts or online audio files, but in multimedia presentations, audio is used as a complementary media. Sound effects can help make a presentation more interesting, while hearing the main points of information spoken can help listeners focus. Still images. Photographs, taken either by digital or analog means, are an important part of multimedia productions. Well-placed visual aids can explain concepts with clarity. Animation. Animations are graphics that move, accompanied by audio effects. Video. Video is used to record interviews, create movies, and post personal updates to communicate business messages. Currently, businesses can use videos online or create CDs for instructional use within their company. Interactivity. The newest form of multimedia, interactivity, is a computer-based tool which allows users to choose to learn different parts of the information on their own terms. By highlighting or choosing links and sections, users can manipulate the information environment, examining whatever knowledge is important to them. Uses of multimedia. Multimedia is useful in many different areas. It finds application in various areas including advertisements, art, education, entertainment, mathematics, research, and many more. The following are some examples. Multimedia presentations may be viewed in person on stage, projected, or played locally with the help of a media player. Multimedia games may be used in a physical environment with special effects with multiple users in an online network, or locally with an offline computer. It is especially used to develop special effects in movies and animations. Creative industries are used multimedia for a variety of purposes like fine arts, entertainment, journalism, etc. In education, multimedia is used to produce computer-based training courses. Lessons can be tailored and personalized to the students' varying levels of knowledge on the topic. Learning content can be available on multimedia platforms. E-commerce. E-commerce or electronic commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitting of funds or data over an electronic network, primarily using the internet. Cool fact. The first e-commerce website, Amazon, which was launched in 1995, did not make any profit for first 7 years. Amazon recorded its first yearly profit in 2003. Advantages of e-commerce. Availability. E-commerce sites are available 24/7, allowing visitors to browse and shop at any time. Speed of access. While shoppers in a physical store can be slowed by crowds, e-commerce sites run quickly. An e-commerce transaction can comprise a few clicks and take less than 5 minutes. Wide availability. E-commerce enables brands to make a wide array of products available which are then shipped from a warehouse after a purchase is made. Easy accessibility. Customers shopping a physical store may have a hard time determining where a particular product is kept. In e-commerce, visitors can browse product category pages and use the site search feature to find the product immediately. Lower cost. E-commerce businesses avoid the cost associated with physical stores, such as rent, inventory, and cashier. Disadvantages of e-commerce. Limited customer service. If a customer has a question or issue in a physical store, he or she can see a clerk, cashier, or store manager for help. But in an e-commerce store, customer service may be limited. Not being able to touch or see. While images on a web page can provide a good sense about a product, it's different from experiencing it directly. Such as playing music on speakers, accessing the picture quality of a television, or trying on a shirt or dress. E-commerce can lead consumers to receive products that differ from their expectations, which leads to returns. Wait time. If a customer sees an item that he or she likes in a store, the customer pays for it and then goes home with it. With e-commerce, there is a wait time for the product to be shipped to the customer's address. Security. Skilled hackers can create authentic-looking websites that claim to sell well-known products. Instead, these sites send customers forfeit or imitation versions of those products or simply collect customers' credit card information. E-learning. E-learning is learning with the use of electronic devices or technology. E-learning uses information and communication technology for learning purposes. Cool fact. Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal, the founders of Flipkart, are the youngest Indian billionaires. Features of e-learning. Students can learn at their own speed irrespective of the speed of other students. Students can learn as per their need or interest. Learning resources are available all the time. Advantages of e-learning. Flexible. The routine of e-learning is very flexible. Students can learn when they want and wherever they want. Anytime access to the resources. The resources are available at any time and any place. Immediate result or feedback. The tests taken through online quizzes or any software provides immediate results to the learner. Increased knowledge retention and engagement. If the course is designed in an interactive way, it will engage and help learners retain information. Confidence. Successfully completing online or computer-based courses builds self-knowledge and self-confidence and encourages students to take responsibility for their learning. Develops computer and internet skills that are transferable to other facets of learners' life. Learners have the option to select learning materials that meet their level of knowledge and interest. Cool fact. Malaysia and Vietnam are the two fast-growing e-learning markets. Disadvantages of e-learning. Technology dependent. Delivery of e-learning courses depends on technology. Inadequacy of required infrastructure such as computers, high will lead to unsuccessful learning. Lack of motivation. Learners may not be motivated to take a course since they are in isolation. It requires a high level of self-discipline and self-motivation from learners. Lack of help or training support. The instructor may not be available all the time on demand. So, due to the absence of an instructor, the learner will face difficulty in resolution of his or her queries, explanation of any topic, analysis of the learner's performance, and provision of the detailed feedback. Lack of human touch. There is no direct interaction with instructor or fellow learners during the learning process. Face-to-face training will certainly be more effective. E-banking. E-banking, also known as internet banking or virtual banking is an electronic payment system that enables the customers of a bank or other financial institution to conduct a range of financial transactions through the financial institution's website. Advantages of e-banking. Convenience. Bank services are available 24 hours a day and 365 days round the year. Transfer services. Online banking allows automatic finding of accounts from long-established bank accounts via electronic fund transfer. Ease of monitoring. A client can monitor his or her spending via a virtual wallet through certain banks and applications and enable payments. Ease of transaction. The speed of transaction is faster compared to use of ATMs or customary banking. Quality service. E-banking helps the bank to provide efficient, economical, and quality service to the customers. It helps the bank to create new customers while retaining the old ones successfully. Disadvantages of e-banking. High startup cost. E-banking requires high initial startup cost. It includes internet installation cost, cost of advanced hardware and software, modems, computers, and cost of maintenance of all computers. Security concerns. One of the biggest disadvantages of e-banking is the question of security. People worry that their bank accounts may be hacked and accessed without their knowledge, or that the funds they transfer may not reach the intended recipients. Transaction problems. Face-to-face meetings is better and more effective in handling complex transactions and problems. Lack of personal contact between customer and banker. Traditional banking allows creation of a personal touch between a bank and its clients. E-shopping. E-shopping is a form of electronic commerce which allows consumers to directly buy goods or services from a seller over the internet using a web browser. Advantages of e-shopping. Saves time and effort. Customers do not have to stand in queues in cash counters to pay for the products that have been purchased by them. Convenience of shopping at home. Customers can shop from their home or workplace and do not have to spend time traveling. Comparisons. The sellers display all the stuff they have got. This enables the buyers to choose from a variety of models after comparing the finish, features, and price of the products on display. Online tracking. Online consumers can track the order status and delivery status. Tracking of shipping is also available. Wide variety or range of products available. Disadvantages of e-shopping. Shoppers do not have the ability to physically inspect or try on the items being considered for purchase. Shoppers sometimes lose the power to negotiate the price and payment terms that may exist in local stores. Delay in delivery. Long duration and lack of proper inventory management result in delays in shipment. Though the duration of selecting, buying and paying for an online product may not take more than 15 minutes, the delivery of the product to the customer's doorstep may take about 1 to 3 weeks. Missing the shopping experience. The traditional shopping exercise provides a lot of fun which is absent in online shopping. Frauds in online shopping. Sometimes there is a disappearance of the shopping site itself. In addition, online payments are also not very secure as the rate of cybercrimes has been increasing and customers' credit card details and bank details have been misused, which raise privacy issues.
Online stores advertising free products will sometimes increase the cost of shipping so that they profit from the purchase.
E-governance. E-governance or electronic governance is the integration of information and communication technology (ICT) in all the processes with the aim of enhancing the government's ability to address the needs of the general public. In short, it is the use of electronic means to promote good governance. Advantages of e-governance. Speed. Technology makes communication swifter. The internet, smartphones, etc. have enabled instant transmission of high volumes of data all over the world. Saving costs. A lot government expenditure goes towards the cost of buying stationery for official purposes. Letters and written records consume a lot of stationery. However, replacing them with smartphones and the internet can save crores of rupees in expenses every year. Transparency. The use of e-governance helps make all functions of the business transparent. All governmental information can be uploaded onto the internet. The citizens can specifically access whichever information they want, whenever they want it, at the click of a mouse or the touch of a finger. Accountability. Transparency directly links to accountability. We can hold the government accountable for its actions. Disadvantages of e-governance. Lack of interpersonal communication. The main disadvantage of e-governance is the loss of interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is an aspect of communication that many people consider vital for effective governance. High setup cost and technical difficulties. The setup cost is very high and the machines have to be regularly maintained. Illiteracy. A large number of people in India are illiterate and do not know how to operate computers and smartphones. E-governance is very difficult for them to access and understand. Cybercrime or leakage of personal information. There is always the risk of private data of citizens stored in government servers being stolen. Cybercrime is a serious issue. A breach of data can make the public lose confidence in the government's ability to govern the people.